They're going to go around the square twice.
You won't see anything from over here.
Was that
I wonder if they're going to go around the square twice.
Grandpa, was that it?
it's only one team.
It's not like those parades with we're strong. Where'd it go?
Where's Grandma?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's starting.
Come on, Grandpa, find it.
Oh, yeah. It's John. They got beans. John. Love that thing.
There's TJ.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
We're grateful for this great weather, and we're also grateful for 2 back-to-back state champions. So I'm Dan Molesky. I'm the mayor of the city of Chardon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this great event. first I want to welcome or introduce the 2020 state champions who last year didn't have the opportunity to be up here for this. So let's give the 2020 state champions Not to be outdone, the 2021 guys decided that we're not stopping this thing, so let's give them an applause. So I know last year was pretty limited what could happen in the stands. I'm grateful that my kids were in the marching band, so I was able to go to most of the games. And I jotted down some thoughts as we just clinched and won the 2020 state championship. And one thought was, I think it was 7 minutes left, we're down 14 points. I turned to my brother-in-law and I'm like, this doesn't look very good. But I looked down at the team and they dug deep and they had heart and they tied that thing up in double overtime. We kicked a field goal and we brought that thing home. So something I want to say, yeah, go. Yeah! So that team came over a lot of adversity. They worked really hard. They had heart, they had drive, they had stamina, and they dug down and they brought that thing home. So we're so proud of you guys, and we're grateful that we can finally recognize you this year. So now on to 2021. They had something to prove, right? I think there was some doubt, and I had the opportunity to talk to Mike Washington, Sr., for something unrelated, and we got on a topic, and he said, you know, my son, earlier when the season was started, they like jotted out every position, or like, we got this covered, and they believed in themselves. And you know what? They worked hard, both individually and as a team. They grounded out and their conditioning proved a lot of times when there was a contest that towards the end, it became no longer much of a contest. And they're state champions too. Let's hear it for 2021. The last piece I want to bring up, I got to get my props here. So it's a machine, right? It's the team, it's the cheerleaders, it's the band, it's the Topperettes, it's the majorettes, it's the crazies, it's the coaches, it's the parents, it's the Gridiron Club, and it's the community. That's what makes up Chardon, and that's what makes you a hilltopper. I've become a connoisseur of bells over the years, so I just want to show that, and I'll get off the stage here. So I started small. There we go. I thought I graduated, and then they kept doing really well, so I got an Olympic one. And then we got the big kahuna. I hope you all enjoy this day, and I want to introduce our State Senator, District 32, Sandra O'Brien.
Good afternoon. I'm so incredibly proud of the hard work and dedication of our fine young athletes here who did this not once, who did it twice. And congratulations to them for winning consecutively the Ohio High School Division III State Football Championship. We are just so... Last year, the local paper did a nice little booklet on the football team, and I have that in my office from the first day in January when I became your state senator here, and I can't wait to put the second one next to it. them to come to their capital so we can present them with an official resolution from the Senate and the House in front of all of the Ohioans elected. So thank you all for supporting our incredible young athletes and all of their, and the band members and all of the coaches and their support system. I'm going to introduce a fellow state senator here, Senator Jerry Serino.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. And Senator O'Brien and I share the students in both of our districts, and we are so proud of these champions here today. I had an opportunity at Coach Hewitt's invitation to meet the team the day before the game, and they were nervous, they were anxious, and you could just see it in their eyes. And I'll tell you what, this team did a great job of taking that nervousness and that anxiety and putting it to work on the field. Didn't they do a great job? So, in addition to all of the comments that Senator O'Brien made, we're delighted to have the team coming down to Columbus in January to be presented in session with recognition for their achievement. I also want to certainly make sure we recognize the Coach Hewitt and the entire coaching team. Let's give them. And of course, let's not forget the families, the parents, the siblings who support this team. And one of the things, finally, I asked the team when I met them the day before the game to make sure that I would not be embarrassed when I met my colleagues in Columbus who were from Cincinnati. And I said, please don't put me in that embarrassing position. And boy, they made me proud the next day. So congratulations to all of you in Chardon. And now I'll introduce one of your state reps, Representative Diane Grindell.
Good to see you.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, but I'm trying.
I'm so honored to be asked to participate
How are you?
in this auspicious occasion.
Sorry.
You look around in today's world and you see so much negative. Here we have in our own Chardon, we have people who are the good in our society, and we must reward the good people in our society. Their strength, their character, their continuing to strive to help each other. And they said, I asked several of them, what was the most important thing for them? Is the brotherhood of working together. Please honor these young men. And I have the honor of introducing the other state rep, Sarah Fowler.
Thank you, and thank you for inviting us to participate. We had the honor of welcoming the 2020 champions to the House floor earlier this year, and it will be very exciting to have the 2021 champions as well. So I was just reflecting when I was driving through Chardon on the Leave a Legacy signs the week before the game, and I thought, you know, it's really special to have 2 seasons with no losses. But when you move forward in life, it's going to be even more important when you hit all those rough spots and you think about all the difficulties that you overcame to get to this point, to look back and reflect on this and say, I have what it takes to keep going, even when it gets rough. So not only do you have a legacy to look back on for the football season, but as I'm sure your coaches have been drilling into you and training you to think on how this is going to apply to the rest of your future, I hope that you'll remember when you hit the rough spots that success is usually just around the corner if you keep on digging deep. So congratulations. And one last thing. So I was given testimony in the House last week. And right before me, Representative Crothers went, and she was presenting a resolution for the team that got second place to get a license plate in honor of their school. And she said, well, we were almost the state champions. So I said to the Transportation Committee, I said, if the almost state champions get a license plate, I think we ought to get one for the state champions too. So. We have to get at least 25 people to commit to buying one. So if you want to sign on to that, contact our office and we'll make sure you get your state license plate. Thank you.
I'm on the Chardon School Board. I'm here today with Deb Armbruster, who's our treasurer. Superintendent Dr. Hanlon could be here today, and neither could Madeline Horvath. They had car commitments, but they send their regrets. But I am absolutely honored to be here. Both Deb and I are past football moms, and we both had boys on the football team. We understand the hard work and dedication that goes to being out there on the field every Friday night, not only during the season, but off the season. And we're just so proud of both of these teams. We wish we could have honored the 2020 team last year in person. Of course, we had to do it virtually, and it's just not the same. So we are so proud of the 2020 and 2021 teams. We're so proud of our band members, our cheerleaders, our crazies, the parents, the teachers, everyone, the coaches, everyone that's involved in making Friday nights what they are. And we think it's a special day to be here today with everyone. I do have a commendation to read to the team. I believe we'll be doing it again tomorrow night at our board meeting. But it's just something special for our team and our coaches. This is an accommodation to recognize and congratulate the Chardon High School varsity football team for its achievement of the 2021 Ohio High School Athletic Association Division III State Football Championship and honoring the team's exceptional players, coaches, and staff. Whereas the Hilltoppers of Chardon High School conquered the talented and undefeated Hamilton Baden Rams 21-14 on December 3rd, 2021 at the Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton to achieve the OHSAA Division III State Championship title. And whereas although deadlocked with the Rams in the waning moments of the fourth quarter, the team continued undaunted on the gridiron, dominating the play on both offense and defense to bring home its second consecutive state championship trophy after a thrilling 2-yard touchdown by Sean Carr and interception by Heath Fetchik. And whereas team captains Sean Carr, Alex Henry, Alex McDonald, Simon Rodriguez, Nathaniel Salka, and I apologize right now, Soren B. and their teammates. Steadfast leadership, words of encouragement, and a clear example on the field of play, resulting in the entire team rising to meet the challenge of a formidable opponent as a cohesive unit focused on a common goal and mission. And whereas this crowning victory caps an impressive and historic undefeated season for the Hilltoppers with a record of 16 wins and no losses, a first ever achievement in the history of the OHSAA. And whereas head coach Hewitt and his assistant coaches, with high expectations and demanding practices, grueling effort, and determination, defended their football program's state championship title and were recognized locally and throughout the state of Ohio. And whereas Coach Hewitt now joins an elite group of only 30 different high school football coaches who have achieved back-to-back or better state championships, an accomplishment that has been achieved a mere total of 34 times based on OHSAA records. One thing I think needs to be added to this is I would like to know how many coaches achieved that doing it at their alma mater where they also did a state championship. Whereas these players and their coaches deserve tribute for their remarkable season and championship victory, which have brought pride to their school and community. And now it be resolved that members of the Chardon Local Schools Board of Education, by this commendation, recognition, and congratulate the Chardon High School varsity football team for this thrilling success to the 2021 OHSAA Division III State Football Championship victory, and honor the team's exceptional student activities, coaches, and staff. Thank you, everyone, for being here today.
Beauty and unity of small-town America alive in Chardon, Ohio. I asked my captains if they wanted to say anything, but they all declined. So I know no one's getting any warmer at this point, so I'll make this brief. But the reason we're gathered here today is because the work of 16, 17, and 18-year-olds. It's not just the football team. It's the band. It's the cheerleaders. It's the crazies. It's a unifying effect that sports has on people. And as mentioned earlier, you see all the negativity in the world. But when you look around at our community, you look at what we produce and the kids we produce, I've never been more proud to be from Chardon. And it's a Fridays in the fall are special, and they're made special by the people here and the people behind me. And if you've heard me say this before, I apologize, but no matter where life takes you, and life is going to take these young men all over the place. And they usually get asked two things. What do you do for a living, and where are you from? And I think we can all stand here today and say we are proud to tell people we're from Chardon, Ohio. And for that, I'm extremely grateful. I know the horizon looks big. We got a lot of young talent coming up. We got great communities, and I said this before. And I took this quote got tweeted all over the country, but really it's parents that produce the type of talent that we get to coach. And as long as we have tough parents and a community that loves and supports them, we're going to be all right on Friday nights. I want to thank my staff. Appreciate everything you guys do for me. This city's special. My wife, my kiddos that are frozen. But I'm grateful, very, very grateful. And I love seeing these kids, when they get quoted in the paper, talk about blessings and being grateful. If we use the word grateful more often in our life, we'll be surprised by how much better the quality of our own lives get. So I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and let's do it again next year.
Club has some spirit wear for sale inside the Heritage House. There's also cider and donuts. And they're going to have the trophies over there for photo opportunities. So thank you everyone for coming out and enjoy this beautiful day and this awesome moment.
I'm going to take the kids to the car. You can do whatever.
Okay.
If you say mine, I don't know.
Shake his hand like this.
There you go.
They threw their hand. It was like an hour.
I'm gonna walk down that way. Just go around. We got
Smith get his complimentary dose. I don't know what's going on. Is that right? I worked for you We're nice actually.
Do you want to go across this way or do you want to walk around the back?
You guys gave me what you got on the side. The candy when they all threw it. Go ahead. I'm winning.
Take this.
Nope, folks in Chardon had a celebration of their own to commemorate not just one, but 2 state titles. Will Ewick has the story for you.
Today was a day of jubilation in Chardon.
State football championship. We're just so proud.
As the community of Hilltoppers came together to acknowledge the hard work of their state champion football team. Both football teams.
It's just great to bring the community together to celebrate the back-to-back championships, especially 2020, which didn't get this opportunity last year. So really neat for our kids and community.
Chardon's D3 state title earlier this month marked the school's 2nd straight championship and 3rd in school history. An impressive run that's inspiring the next generation of Hilltoppers.
I was freaking out. I lost my voice, actually.
Like 10-year-old Michael Molo, who, if you can't tell by the hair, is a big fan of one player in particular.
Alex McDonald, pretty much. He's a great tight end, great defensive end, great punter. He's a great guy if you get to meet him.
I think it's great because I've always dreamed of wanting kids to look up to me and just want to be a good example and set a good example for everybody.
It's an easy team for kids like Michael to root for. The title game was their 28th straight win, and with the added round to this year's playoffs, they become the first team in Ohio high school football history to finish a season 16-0. But the players and coaches alike will tell you,
Boy, oh boy, the beauty and unity of small-town America alive in Chardon, Ohio.
it's a trophy not just for the football team, but for all Hilltoppers everywhere.
It's the cheerleaders, it's the band, it's the topperettes, it's the majorettes, it's the crazies, it's the coaches, it's the parents.
Especially since the community's involved. I mean, they're always at every game, so they might as well be involved in this since they're literally a part of the team.
Sports is a unifier, and you need more opportunities to bring people together.
And on top of the parade, the team will also head to Columbus next month to be recognized at the state capitol. I love everything about that. I just wish that when I played high school football, I could have won a state title. I've covered many of them, but there's nothing like it for a community and for a team. It's just unbelievable. That is awesome.
So happy for you. Yeah, that's really fantastic. There's more fantastic news. We're just full of it today.
That's right.
Yeah, we've got sunshine. It's going to be a beautiful start to the week.
What a Monday.
Yes. Monday Fun Day.
get 'em.
I'm calling it Monday Fun Day. Forget Sunday Fun Day.
Right.
And it's a Victory Monday. We've got the sun. And we've got nice mild weather. If maybe you've got the day off.